Okay, hi, this is Attorney William Robinson. I have to come in to take this while I'm coming on regarding the caption's case. The Notorious, Irreverent, God bullying, be nice and moral, Antichrist, United States government, United States government, Ku Klux Klan, American Bar Association, American Medical Association, and are America's most wanted at corruption and furtherance of white supremacy and on contravention of and contrary to law and United States law, and includes this Antichrist crazy check law, wearing the crazy checks law. I was covering these issues, and of course, this video has ended. And our point was pointing out that it's this phone that stopped working because it is indicated it's limited to being used in here. And it's programmed to do that. Now, Miss Mochi, excuse me, Miss Tool, just want to say somebody needs to stop that lady and you cuss me out all of this. Someone's supposed to stop them. Eddie Jordan said, yeah, they can express contempt of court for me, but I'm supposed to be the one cited by the Bar Association. So the coverage ended, and while I was outside, I indicated that what they're doing, what Eddie Jordan and all of them are doing, and with these things as they did with Facebook, as what just occurred, what they did in terms of even having it set up this way, I was on the books, as be something that's sanctionable. Ethical misconduct of a licensed attorney involving impeding, frustrate. The rule was you could not frustrate, impede, or prevent the carrying out or interfere with. In this instance, it's the carrying out of justice, but you couldn't frustrate, impede, or prevent. I believe it may have been the same language, or interfere with the handling of a case. And it's not about letting go there and get slammed. You don't remember, you don't remember that. You don't remember that. Baby, give me one of those, give me one of them records. Is it hard to be just tripping them? No. So all of this is what they're doing. That's grounds for permanent disbarment. And yes, it already occurred. Again, with the Facebook, as I was pointing out, making the point that they're interfering with, and the camera went out, but there's the rule in the discovery that you may get something in for one purpose, or it could be in for another purpose too. And the point of it is, as I told him, look, this I'm handling this Meet a Maid style. As Meet a Maid catches you, they can ticket you in Meet a Maid. If a Meet a Maid is working even now under these circumstances, okay, you're not going to just violate anyone. No one can be violated any kind of way. Just as they want to say, I can't park here, I got this, and I got to go because my car, all of that, and they're still with it. The Klan working. That's not the rule. Ain't nothing you can do about it. Not at all. And they got paid. And it's not, you look kind of bag lady-ish or neat. This is all a corruption. And so they violated me too. That lady's thrown off. That lady's thrown off. All that, and Eddie Jordan, and as well as the others, guilty. He's practicing. His clients, I'm accusing innocent, they're not innocent. Nothing's available. So, that's what occurred. And then, while I was talking, I had that duty to keep looking down and make sure I don't get this. And then the harassment is just what occurred with the phone going off. It's not just that it's not just done to me. And my product, the product that I'm giving, God's blessing me, my various Christian ministries, my music and all programming. It just says the concerts they had at Trinity Episcopal Church. And they did not harm anyone. They were not, the pharmacists were not used to bother you. And even if, although I had mentioned about my grandmother being might be stolen, I hurried up to get the turn off that or whatever that piece they had and made it sound like a bomb. I may have been the War of 18 Vivaldi, or one of his War of 18 Saint. Well, that was the orchestra. St. Fields, War of 1812. And it was in an orchestral piece. Whose piece was it? Dvorak, perhaps, was because we had the listening exams. It's not intended. Oh, you're really smart and still slamming, okay? As a lawyer, and working, handling this corruption case. Then no one was meddling. The attorneys even with those FDIC cases when we were under lock and key. Nobody, the criminals were not allowed to have their way with us, and all they're doing, even with the ones at CBS, is racist. Even treat me like a criminal. But they have no control. They're supposed to even accommodate the criminals and let crimes outside, and they have to lock you up or lock the doors and on the criminals. And they told me that sales clerk or the one employee, that man who said he'll F you up, first said something a while back about his supervisor. And the young man I pointed out last night rather, he said, yesterday evening, he asked me if I'm having a problem with someone. I'm like, problem with anyone. But Sharon Woods Green's the paralegal, and her daughter, Beyonce, I can't think of her name. Right now, I'm supposed to be in counseling, and that's what she said. Now I'm the Sharon said that to me. Sharon Woods Green was Claire Jupiter's paralegal. And our daughter's supposed to be this counseling. This is grand action. And she said that now I'm the problem. That's the problem. Now I'm the problem with attitudes. Like I'm always having problems with others, and the Klan working. And so there's most definitely more serious offense. As pickpocketing is not the same criminally as what's classified as first-degree murder, or criminally, or in terms of Notorious, or United States federal criminal insane crime. Eddie Jordan this grounds for permanent disbarment. Not just smugness, and all. Even the woman who works in Boost Mobile. But then he tell you this attitudes and all, and then they're look. Then did not tell you, but she's doing the same thing as that woman did, that illegal security guard and Loyola, and a campus police officer for Loyola on the campus did me. Didn't I tell you not to? And I have an attitude, but had me jammed up and detained as a criminal. The lawyer obtaining the evidence and coming back to obtain more and handle those issues. And Loyola don't bother those people. They had to sign up in the music school office with COVID-19, one of the Klan's chemical poisons. And they're talking about somebody helping you. They shut your effing mouth up, as Eddie Jordan does too. And so with all that talking about insanity and worrying about God or his garbage, let him burn in hell. That's exactly what he's doing. That's the path he's on. Of course, it's corruption. That's crazy. It's proven. No, I'm not into guns and so forth, but that's they use. Apprehend a criminal. I'm not a criminal, including as a lawyer on this case. And yes, is controlling, is the official legally binding criminal record for all the corruption involved in it overseas as well, as I indicated. And again, I reported the United States government and the United Nations, as I indicated, because they were supposed to sanction the United States government for putting the Klan in control. Of course, it's corruption, and Eddie Jordan can't do anything about it. Now, the Kelly Lynch and any other Klansman, no one And so what if they had it set up overseas as if they are terroristic organizations and they have to take credit for it, admit they are guilty of it? That's not what the purpose of the law. That's not. It couldn't be done overseas. None of it. I don't care who is coming over here or if it's being done. Did the proper analysis, outlawed Miranda, the dumbest, disturbing the peace, all of them. All of them. All of this corruption. And what I'm talking about, I'm not crazy. The legitimate way of practicing law is not mental disability, could not be classified by it as such. They're carrying it out. So what if they say the Klan's here to stay? Are you a nigga anything else? It's binding. And that's all the corruption. Yes, they weren't disbarred permanently for what they're doing, and they're still guilty. Yes, it's Antichrist. No, I cannot be disbarred for anything. Yes, I'm in good standing with the Bar Association. No, Eddie Jordan is not authorized, nor anyone else is about some bar dues. And no, the Bar Association is not in existence. That was not the purpose, as I just showed with my work in law school. Not for martini time. So what if they know about some insanity? Pray for them. This is the record for all of it.